What if I told you that the key to unlocking your greatest potential lies within the very thoughts that you choose to entertain? Imagine for a moment the incredible power that resides in your mind. Each thought is like a seed. It carries the potential to blossom into something magnificent or wither away in the shadow of doubt. The reality you see around you is a reflection of the thoughts you nurture. So, I ask you, what thoughts are you giving life to? Every day, wake up and are presented with a blank canvas, a fresh opportunity to paint your life with the colors of your choosing. Yet, how often do we let the brush slip from our hand, allowing external circumstances to dictate the hues of our existence? We often find ourselves trapped in cycles of negativity, influenced by the world around us, by the news we consume, the conversations we engage in, and the limitations we impose upon ourselves. But what if that cycle could be broken? What if you held the reins to your thoughts and thus your reality? The journey toward mastering your thoughts begins with self-awareness. It's about recognizing the patterns that run through your mind, the whispers of doubt that creep in uninvited. Are you aware of how often you criticize yourself? Are you conscious of the moments when fear takes the wheel? This awareness is the first step towards reclaiming your power, the power to choose. Thoughts are not just fleeting images in our mind. They are the architects of our destiny. Every great achievement in history has begun as a thought, a spark ignited in the mind of an individual who dared to believe. Think of the innovators, the thinkers, the dreamers who had shaped our world. They did not stumble upon their success. They visualized it. They breathed life into their thoughts, and they transformed the intangible into the tangible. Now let's take a moment to reflect on your own life. Can you pinpoint a time when a single thought, a fleeting idea, changed the trajectory of your journey? Perhaps it was the decision to pursue a passion, the commitment to change a habit, or the courage to embrace an opportunity. Each of those moments was a testament to the power of thought. Yet, how many times have you allowed negative thoughts to overshadow your potential? The truth is, controlling your thoughts is not about suppressing them. It's about understanding and directing them. It's about being the captain of your ship, navigating through the stormy seas of self-doubt and insecurity. You have the ability to steer your thoughts toward the shores of possibility and hope. But how do we harness this incredible power? It starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze you, let it propel you toward action. Each time you encounter a negative thought, candidate, ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it true? In doing so, you begin to create a filter through which your thoughts must pass, allowing only those that uplift and inspire to enter your consciousness. As you embark on this journey of thought control, remember that it requires practice. Just as a musician earns their craft through repetition, you too must cultivate your ability to manage your thoughts consistently. Start small. Dedicate a few minutes each day to mindfulness or meditation. Allow yourself to observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice how they come and go, like clouds drifting across the sky. This practice will enable you to detach from the noise and gain clarity on what truly matters. Imagine the profound impact it would have on your life if you could replace self-doubt with self-belief. Picture yourself waking up each morning, empowered by the knowledge that you are the creator of your reality. Every thought you consciously choose becomes a step towards your dreams. Every moment you spend nurturing positive thoughts brings you closer to your desired outcome. Now, as we delve deeper into the nature of thought, let's explore the duality of our minds. There exists within us the potential for both creation and destruction. The thoughts we entertain can either uplift us or drag us down into despair. It's crucial to recognize this duality and to make a conscious choice about which thoughts you will give your energy to. As we move forward, let's unpack the mechanics of thought itself, how it operates, how it influences our emotions, and ultimately, how it shapes our experiences. Each thought is a choice, a decision that can either guide you toward your goals or lead you astray. The power is yours to decide how you will mold your reality. Are you ready to embrace that power? Are you prepared to take control of the narrative within your own mind? The journey to mastering your thoughts is not just a personal endeavor. It's a collective awakening. As you learn to control your thoughts, you become a beacon of hope for those around you. Your transformation inspires others who embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and empowerment. Together, we can create a ripple effect, changing the world one thought at a time. Now let us transition into understanding the nature of thought itself, exploring how it shapes our reality and how we can harness its power to manifest our deepest desires. The path lies ahead, illuminated by the potential of our minds, waiting for us to take the first step. What if I told you that the thoughts swirling in your mind are not just fleeting moments of consciousness, but powerful forces that shape your reality? Each thought carries with it a vibration, a frequency that resonates within you and the universe. Think for a moment about the last time you felt truly inspired. What were you thinking? How did those thoughts influence your emotions and your actions? Understanding the nature of thought is not just an intellectual exercise, it is the bedrock upon which your life is built. We often underestimate the significance of our thoughts, viewing them as mere background noise in the grand symphony of our lives. Yet, every thought is a note that contributes to the melody of our existence. Just as a composer selects each note with intention, you too have the power to choose which thoughts to entertain. This choice is both your privilege and your responsibility. If thoughts are the seeds of our experiences, then it stands to reason that we must cultivate a garden filled with vibrant, life-affirming ideas. Consider the duality inherent in thought. On one hand, you have thoughts that uplift, inspire, and motivate you to take action. On the other hand, there are thoughts that drag you down, filling your mind with doubt and fear. Imagine standing at a crossroads, where each path leads to a different future. The path of positive thoughts leads to growth and opportunity, while the path of negative thoughts leads to stagnation and despair. The question is, which path will you choose to walk? To navigate this landscape, we must first understand how thoughts are formed. They arise from our beliefs, experiences, and perceptions of the world around us. Every experience you've had, every lesson you've learned, has contributed to the tapestry of beliefs that color your thoughts. This means that if you wish to change your thoughts, you must also be willing to examine and reshape the beliefs that give rise to them. As we delve deeper into the mechanics of thought, let's explore the concept of limiting beliefs. These are the unspoken agreements we make with ourselves that define what we believe is possible. They often stem from past failures, criticisms, or society conditioning. Think for a moment about a limiting belief you may hold. Perhaps you believe that you are not good enough, or that success is reserved for others. This belief creates a barrier, a mental prison that confines you to a reality that is far less than what you are capable of achieving. Recognizing these limiting beliefs is the first step toward liberation. Once you identify them, you can begin to dismantle their power. Challenge these thoughts. Ask yourself if they are truly valid. More often than not, you will find that they are merely shadows of doubt, lacking substance. By confronting these beliefs head-on, you free yourself from their grasp and open the door to new possibilities. Now let's shift our focus to the transformative nature of positive thoughts. When you consciously choose to cultivate thoughts that empower you, you begin to shift your emotional state. Think about a time when you felt truly confident and capable. What thoughts were you entertaining in that moment? Positive thoughts not only elevate your mood, but they also enhance your decision-making abilities and increase your resilience in the face of challenges. You become an active participant in your life rather than a passive observer. The power of thought also extends beyond the individual. Your thoughts create a ripple effect that influences those around you. When you radiate positivity and confidence, you inspire others to do the same. Imagine a world where everyone harnessed the power of their thoughts to uplift one another. This is the essence of collective consciousness, a shared awareness that transcends individual experiences and fosters a sense of unity. As we explore the nature of thought, we must also acknowledge the role of imagination. Imagination is the canvas upon which your thoughts can paint the future. It is the force that allows you to visualize your dreams and aspirations, transforming them from abstract ideas into tangible realities. When you engage your imagination, you unlock a wellspring of creativity that propels you toward your goals. Visualize your desired outcome. What does it look like? How does it feel? Allow yourself to immerse in the experience as if it has already occurred. This practice not only strengthens your belief in the possibility of your dream, but also aligns your thoughts with the energy of your desire. The universe responds to this alignment, creating opportunities that you may have never considered. As you begin to harness the power of your thoughts and imagination, it's essential to cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. This awareness allows you to recognize when negative thoughts creep in and gives you the power to redirect them. When you practice mindfulness, you become the observer of your thoughts rather than their prisoner. Imagine watching clouds pass by in the sky. You notice them, but they do not define you. This shift in perspective creates a space for growth and transformation, allowing you to dismantle the old patterns that no longer serve you. In this journey of understanding thought, let's not overlook the emotional aspect. Thoughts and emotions are intricately connected. Each thought evokes a corresponding emotion. When you entertain a positive thought, it generates feelings of joy, excitement, and possibility. Conversely, negative thoughts breed emotions of fear, anxiety, and hopelessness. This interplay creates a feedback loop. Thoughts influence emotions, and emotions, in turn, reinforce thought. To break this cycle, it is vital to cultivate emotional intelligence. This means becoming aware of your emotional responses and understanding how they relate to your thoughts. By acknowledging your feelings, you can better navigate your mental landscape. When a negative thought arises, instead of allowing it to spiral into a cascade of negative emotions, you can pause and redirect your focus to something positive. Now, as we continue our exploration of thought, let's discuss the impact of external influences. In a world saturated with information, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the norms. The media, social interactions, and societal expectations can all contribute to a chaotic mental environment. It's essential to become discerning about what you allow into your mind. Choose to surround yourself with uplifting content. Engage in conversations that inspire you and seek out experiences that expand your horizons. By consciously curating your mental environment, you create a fertile ground for positive thoughts to flourish. This intentionality is crucial in a world that often seeks to distract and dishearten. Remember, you are the guardian of your mind, and it is your responsibility to protect it from negativity. As we draw this exploration of thought to a close, it's important to recognize that understanding the nature of thought is a lifelong journey. It requires patience, practice, and a commitment to self-discovery. Each day presents an opportunity to refine your thoughts, challenge your beliefs, and cultivate a mindset that empowers you. The path of thought mastery is not a destination. It is a continuous process of growth and transformation. As you embrace this journey, you will unlock new levels of potential within yourself. You will become the architect of your reality, capable of shaping your life with intention and purpose. Now let us transition into exploring the practical techniques for controlling your thoughts, diving deeper into the tools that will empower you to direct your mental energy toward the life you desire. The possibilities are boundless, waiting for you to take that next step forward. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a spiral of negative thoughts, feeling as though your mind is a chaotic storm? Imagine for a moment if you could take control of that storm, calming the winds and redirecting the rain toward fruitful growth instead of despair. The truth is, you possess the incredible ability to control your thoughts. And with the right techniques, you can transform your mental landscape from a battleground of negativity into a sanctuary of positivity and possibility. One of the most powerful techniques for controlling your thoughts begins with awareness. Awareness is the cornerstone of any change. When you become aware of your thoughts, you create space to choose how to respond. Think of your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky of your mind. Some clouds may be dark and foreboding, while others are light and fluffy, bringing warmth and joy. By observing these clouds without judgment, you allow yourself the freedom to decide which ones to engage with and which ones to let drift away. Start by setting aside a few moments each day to practice mindfulness. This can be as simple as sitting quietly, closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. Feel the air entering your lungs, and as you exhale, envision releasing any negative thoughts. Allow yourself to notice the thoughts that come and go without attaching to them. Through this practice, you will cultivate a heightened awareness of your mental patterns, enabling you to identify negative thoughts before they take root. Once you have developed this awareness, the next step is to challenge those negative thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it beneficial? Does it serve my highest self? By interrogating your thoughts, you create an opportunity to dismantle the limiting beliefs that have held you captive. For instance, if you find yourself thinking, I will never be successful, counter it with evidence from your past. Recall moments when you achieved something meaningful, no matter how small. This act of reframing empowers you to shift your narrative from one of defeat to one of possibility. Another powerful technique is the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, reinforcing a belief in your capabilities. Consider, what if you began each day by affirming your worth and potential? Picture yourself standing before a mirror, looking deeply into your own eye, and declaring, I am capable of achieving my dreams. I am worthy of love and success. As you repeat these affirmations, you begin to overwrite the negative scripts that may have been ingrained in your mind for years. To amplify the effect of affirmations, combine them with visualization. Visualization is the process of creating a mental image of your desired outcome. For example, if you have a goal of giving a successful presentation, take a few moments to close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself delivering that presentation with confidence and poise. Picture the audience engaged, nodding in agreement and applauding your efforts. By immersing yourself in this experience, you train your mind to align with the reality you wish to create. As you practice these techniques, remember the importance of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking in your life to what is abundant. Each day, take a moment to jot down 3 things you are grateful for. These can be simple pleasures, such as the warmth of the sun on your skin or the laughter of a loved one. As you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, you begin to attract more positive experiences into your life, creating a powerful feedback loop that reinforces your ability to control your thoughts. Another essential technique involves the practice of distraction. When you find yourself caught in a web of negative thinking, consider redirecting your focus to an activity that brings you joy. This could be anything from reading a book, going for a walk, or engaging in a hobby. By immersing yourself in something that captivates your interest, you create a mental shift that breaks the cycle of negativity. In addition to these practices, consider the environment you inhabit. Your surroundings have a profound impact on your mental state. Surround yourself with positivity, people who uplift you, media that inspires you, and spaces that bring you peace. Clutter your physical space to create a serene environment that fosters clarity and focus. When you curate your surroundings, you set the stage for a more positive mental atmosphere. As you explore these techniques, it is essential to recognize that consistency is key. Just as a muscle strengthens with regular exercise, your ability to control your thoughts will improve with practice. Create a routine that incorporates these techniques into your daily life. Set aside time for mindfulness, affirmations, and gratitude each day. Over time, you will notice a shift in your mental landscape, a newfound clarity, and an empowered sense of agency over your thoughts. Now let's turn our attention to the power of breathing. The simple act of taking a deep breath can ground you and bring your focus back to the present moment. When you feel overwhelmed by negative thoughts, pause and take a few slow, deep breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. This practice not only calms your nervous system, but also helps you regain control over your thoughts, creating a moment of stillness amidst the chaos. Gratitude, mindfulness, affirmation, visualization, environment distraction, and breath. These techniques are the tools at your disposal to cultivate a powerful mindset. But remember, the journey doesn't end here. It's crucial to remain patient and compassionate with yourself as you navigate this process. There will be days when negative thoughts will surface, and that's perfectly normal. The key is not to dwell on them, but to acknowledge them, challenge them and redirect your focus. As we continue on this path toward mastering your thoughts, let's explore the role of emotional regulation. Emotions are the fuel that drives our thoughts, and learning to navigate your emotional landscape is essential for thought control. When you feel an emotional surge, whether it be anger, sadness, or anxiety, take a moment to pause. Acknowledge the emotion without judgment and then inquire with it. By embracing your emotions, you create an opportunity for growth. Instead of suppressing or ignoring them, allow yourself to experience the full range of your feelings. This practice fosters resilience and emotional intelligence, enabling you to respond to life challenges with grace and composure. As you become adept at managing your emotions, you will find it easier to maintain a positive mental state, regardless of external circumstances. Now let's reflect on the power of community. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your goals and aspirations can be a tremendous asset in your journey toward thought mastery. Seek out communities that resonate with your values and passion, whether it's a support group, a book club, or an online forum. Engaging with others who uplift and inspire you creates a collective energy that reinforces your commitment to controlling your thoughts. As you build this network of support, remember the importance of accountability. Share your goals with those in your circle and invite them to hold you accountable. This mutual support creates a sense of camaraderie and encourages you to stay focused on your journey. When you have others cheering you on, the path becomes clear and the weight of negative thoughts feels lighter. In this exploration of thought control techniques, it's vital to recognize that this journey is deeply personal. What works for one person may not resonate with another, and that's perfectly okay. Experiment with various techniques and discover what feels right for you. Be open to the process of trial and error, and trust that with time, you will find the practices that resonate with your unique experience. As we conclude this section on techniques for controlling your thoughts, remember that you have the power to shape your reality through the thoughts you choose to entertain. Each technique we've explored is a tool that empowers you to reclaim your mind and direct it toward the life you desire. Embrace these practices with an open heart and a willing spirit, and watch as your mental landscape transforms from chaos to clarity, from limitation to limitless potential. Now let us transition into the next phase of our journey, exploring the profound power of imagination and how it can be harnessed to manifest your desires and create the life you envision. The canvas of your mind awaits, ready for you to paint your dreams into reality. What if I told you that the spark of your greatest achievements lies within the realm of your imagination? Imagine the power of envisioning your dreams, not just as distant fancies, but as tangible realities waiting to unfold. The truth is, your imagination is one of the most powerful tools you possess, a gateway to creating the life you desire. So I ask you, how often do you allow yourself to dream without limits? How often do you tap into that incredible creative force that resides within you? Every great innovation, every monumental achievement in history began as a mere thought, a flicker of imagination in someone's mind. Think of the inventors, the artists, the leaders who dared to dream beyond the boundaries of their reality. They understood that imagination is not just a whimsical diversion, it is the blueprint for transformation. When you harness the power of your imagination, you become the architect of your destiny. To truly understand the power of imagination, we must first recognize its essence. Imagination is the ability to form mental images, concepts, and sensations that are not present to the senses. It allows you to explore possibilities, to envision outcomes, and to create scenarios that inspire action. When you engage your imagination, you invite creativity into your life, opening doors to new experiences and opportunities. So, how do you cultivate this imaginative power? Start by creating a space for yourself to dream. Set aside time each day to engage in imaginative thinking. This can be as simple as closing your eyes and visualizing your goals, seeing them in vivid detail as if they were already happening. Picture yourself achieving a long-held dream. What does it look like? How does it feel? Allow yourself to immerse in this experience, engaging all your senses. As you practice this visualization, you begin to wire your brain to recognize these possibilities as real. Scientific research has shown that the brain cannot distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. This means that when you visualize your success, you are essentially training your mind to recognize it as a potential reality. The more you engage in this practice, the more you align your thoughts and emotions with your desires, creating a powerful energy that attracts opportunities your way. Imagination also serves as a powerful problem-solving tool. When faced with challenges, instead of focusing on the obstacles, allow your mind to wander towards creative solutions. Ask yourself, what if? What if I approached this situation from a different angle? What if I tried something completely new? This shift in perspective unleashes your creativity and encourages innovative thinking. Consider a time when you encountered a problem that felt insurmountable. What if, instead of succumbing to frustration, you had taken a moment to imagine the ideal solution? Visualization allows you to see beyond the constraints of your current circumstances, enabling you to devise strategies that were previously hidden from view. When you allow your imagination to flourish, you empower yourself to navigate challenges with confidence and resourcefulness. As you cultivate your imaginative faculties, it's essential to remember that creativity thrives in an environment of playfulness and curiosity. Allow yourself to explore ideas without judgment. Embrace the childlike wonder that comes from engaging your imagination. Experiment with different scenarios, no matter how far-fetched they may seem. In this space, there are no limits. Another powerful aspect of imagination is its ability to foster emotional resilience. When life presents challenges, it can be easy to succumb to feelings of despair. However, by engaging your imagination, you can create a mental refuge. Picture yourself in a peaceful setting, perhaps a serene beach or a lush forest. Envision the sensations that accompany this pleasure. The sound of waves crashing, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the scent of fresh pine. Allow yourself to fully immerse in this experience, using your imagination to transport you to a place of calm and tranquility. This practice not only serves as a form of escape, but also empowers you to cultivate a sense of inner peace. When you can visualize a state of calm amidst chaos, you create a mental anchor that you can return to whenever needed. Imagination becomes your ally in navigating life's ups and downs, allow you to maintain perspective and resilience. As we delve deeper into the power of imagination, let's explore its connection to manifestation. The law of attraction teaches us that like attracts like. Your thoughts and feelings attract corresponding experiences. When you engage in imaginative thinking, you align your energy with your desires, effectively sending out a signal to the universe. This alignment is crucial in the manifestation process. When you visualize your goals with conviction, you create a magnetic force that draws opportunities to you. Imagine waking up each day with a clear vision of what you want to achieve. As you maintain this focus, you naturally begin to recognize opportunities that align with your vision. However, it's important to remember that imagination alone is not enough. Action is the bridge that connects your visions to reality. As you visualize your goals, take intentional steps toward them. Break down your aspirations into manageable tasks and commit to taking consistent action. The combination of imagination and action creates a powerful synergy that propels you toward your desired outcomes. As you embark on this journey of harnessing the power of imagination, consider the role of belief. Belief acts as the foundation upon which your imaginative visions rest. If you do not believe in the possibility of your dreams, then your imagination may falter. Cultivating a strong belief in yourself and your abilities is essential for activating the full potential of your imagination. Challenge any limiting beliefs that may hinder your imaginative process. When you notice negative self-talk creeping in, thoughts like "I can't do this" or "that's impossible," counter them with affirmations of possibility. Remind yourself that every great achievement began with someone daring to dream. By reinforcing your belief in your own potential, you empower your imagination to soar. Now let's explore the concept of collective imagination. Each of us possesses a unique perspective, and when we come together to share our ideas and visions, we create a tapestry of creativity that enriches our lives. Think of the power of collaboration. When individuals unite their imaginative energies, they can bring forth innovations that change the world. Engage with others in imaginative brainstorming sessions. Share your visions, your dreams, and encourage others to do the same. In this space of collaboration, you will find that ideas, build on one another, creating a momentum that can propel you all forward. The magic of collective imagination lies in its ability to amplify the creative energy present within each individual, leading to breakthroughs that may have never been possible in isolation. As we explore the power of imagination, it's crucial to acknowledge the importance of consistency. Just as a muscle needs regular exercise to grow stronger, your imaginative faculties require nurturing and practice. Set aside time each week to engage in imaginative activities, whether it's journaling, creating vision boards, or participating in creative hobbies. By making imagination a priority in your life, you cultivate a fertile ground for inspiration and innovation. As you embrace the power of your imagination, remember that this journey is a process of discovery. You will encounter moments of doubt and uncertainty, but do not let them deter you. Instead, view these moments as opportunities to refine your vision and strengthen your resolve. Your imagination is a dynamic force that evolves as you do. Allow it to guide you toward new horizons. In conclusion, the power of imagination is a transformative force that holds the key to unlocking your fullest potential. By engaging your imagination, you create a roadmap to your dream, empowering yourself to navigate challenges with creativity and resilience. As you visualize your desires, align your beliefs with possibility, and take consistent action, you become the architect of your destiny. Now let us transition into discussing how to maintain thought control in daily life, exploring strategies that will support you in sustaining this newfound imaginative power. Your journey toward mastery continues, and the path ahead is illuminated by the boundless potential of your imagination. What if I told you that mastering your thoughts is not just a fleeting moment of inspiration, but a daily practice that can transform your life? Imagine waking up each day with a clear mind, focused intentions, and an unwavering belief in your ability to shape your reality. The truth is, maintaining thought control in daily life is an ongoing journey that requires dedication, mindfulness, and a commitment to nurturing your mental landscape. So how do we cultivate this powerful mindset amidst the chaos of every life? First and foremost, it begins with establishing a morning routine that sets the tone for your day. Think about it. How you start your day significantly influences your thoughts and emotions. Instead of diving into the demands of your day immediately, carve out time for yourself each morning. This can be as simple as spending a few quiet moments in meditation, practicing deep breathing, or engaging in a gratitude exercise. Picture yourself waking up and taking a few moments to breathe deeply, grounding yourself in the present. As you inhale, visualize yourself breathing in positivity and clarity, and as you exhale, imagine releasing any negativity or doubt. This practice not only centers your mind, but also creates a protective barrier against the external influences that may attempt to disrupt your process throughout the day. Next, let's talk about the power of intention setting. As you navigate through your morning routine, take a moment to set specific intentions for the day ahead. Ask yourself, what do I want to focus on today? How do I want to feel? By setting clear intentions, you create a mental roadmap that guides your thoughts and actions. For example, if your intention is to approach challenges with resilience, remind yourself of that throughout the day. When faced with difficulties, you can anchor back to your intention, allowing it to guide your response. This practice reinforces your ability to maintain thought control, steering you away from negative spirals and toward constructive solutions. As you move through your day, it's crucial to cultivate awareness of your thoughts. Remember the analogy of the clouds in the sky? In the sky, each thought is like a passing cloud, and you have the power to choose which ones to engage with. Throughout the day, take brief moments to check in with yourself. Ask, what am I thinking right now? How does this thought make me feel? This self-inquiry fosters a deeper connection to your mental state, enabling you to redirect your focus when necessary. When you notice negative thoughts creeping in, practice the technique of reframing. Reframing involves shifting your perspective on a situation. For instance, if you find yourself thinking, I can't handle this, challenge that thought by asking, what if I approach this as an opportunity for growth? By reframing your thoughts, you empower yourself to see challenges as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. In addition to reframing, consider the art of positive self-talk. The way you speak to yourself has a profound impact on your mindset. Replace critical or negative self-talk with encouraging and affirming statements. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," shift your language to, "I am capable, and I am learning and growing every day." This shift not only uplifts your spirit, but also reinforces a positive self-image that supports your ability to control your thoughts. Another powerful tool for maintaining thought control is the practice of visualization. As you navigate through your day, take moments to visualize your desired outcomes. Whether it's a successful presentation, a fulfilling conversation, or a personal goal, vividly imagine yourself achieving it. See that emotions associated with that success: joy, excitement, and satisfaction. By regularly engaging in this practice, you strengthen your belief in your ability to manifest your desire, creating a powerful mental framework that supports your journey. Amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's essential to create time for reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on your thoughts and experiences. Consider journaling as a way to process your feelings and gain insight into your mental pattern. Write down the thoughts that served you well and those that may have hindered your progress. This reflection not only promotes self-awareness, but also allows you to identify areas for growth and improvement. In addition to reflection, cultivate the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negative thinking. Each night, take a moment to jot down 3 things you are grateful for that day. These can be as simple as a warm cup of tea, a supportive friend, or a moment of laughter. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you shift your perspective, creating a mental environment that nurtures positivity and resilience. As you engage in these practices, consider the impact of your environment on your thoughts. Surround yourself with positivity. This includes the people you engage with, the media you consume, and the spaces you inhabit. Seek out relationships that uplift you, and engage with content that inspires and motivates. Create an environment that fosters clarity and focus, free from distractions and negativity. Limit exposure to negative influences, whether they come from news, social media, or toxic relationships. Remember, you are the curator of your mental landscape, and it is your responsibility to protect it. By surrounding yourself with positivity, you create a supportive environment that reinforces your ability to maintain thought control. Another crucial aspect of maintaining thought control in daily life is practicing self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of life. Recognize that it's okay to have moments of doubt and negativity. Instead of berating yourself for these feelings, acknowledge them as part of the human experience. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. When you practice self-compassion, you create a safe space for your thoughts to flow without judgment. This allows you to process negative feelings more constructively and empowers you to return to a positive mindset more quickly. Remember, you are a work in progress, and each day presents an opportunity for growth and learning. As you continue to cultivate thought control, consider the role of mindfulness in your daily life. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, fully engaged with your thoughts and feelings. Incorporating mindfulness techniques into your routine can significantly enhance your ability to maintain thought control. Try integrating short mindfulness exercises throughout your day. This could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths before a meeting, savoring the taste of your food during lunch, or taking a moment to appreciate your surroundings during a walk. The practices ground you in the present moment, allowing you to observe your thoughts without getting swept away by them. As you cultivate mindfulness, you'll find it easier to recognize when negative thoughts arise, granting you the opportunity to redirect your focus. This awareness creates a powerful buffer against the external stresses that can disrupt your mental state. Now, let's discuss the importance of community and support in maintaining thought control. Engaging with others who share your values and aspirations can significantly bolster your ability to cultivate a positive mindset. Seek out supportive relationships that encourage open dialogue and mutual growth. Surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you creates a network of accountability that reinforces your commitment to maintaining thought control. Consider participating in groups or activities that align with your interests and passions. Whether it's a book club, a fitness class, or a creative workshop, engaging with others who share your enthusiasm fosters a sense of belonging and connection. In this supportive environment, you can share your experiences, celebrate your successes. As you build this network of support, remember the power of sharing your journey. Discussing your thoughts and feelings with trusted friends or mentors can provide valuable perspective and insight. By opening up about your experiences, you create space for vulnerability and growth, reinforcing your commitment to thought control. Finally, let's explore the significance of consistent practice. Just as physical fitness requires regular exercise, maintaining thought control demands dedication and commitment. Create a structured routine that incorporates the techniques we've discussed: mindfulness, visualization, gratitude, and self-reflection. Set aside specific times each day for these practices, treating them as non-negotiable appointments with yourself. As you build this routine, you will find that maintaining thought control becomes second nature. The more you engage in these practices, the more resilient and empowered you'll feel in the face of life's challenges. In conclusion, maintaining thought control in daily life is an ongoing journey that requires intention, mindfulness, and dedication. By establishing a morning routine, setting intentions, cultivating awareness, practicing gratitude, and surrounding yourself with positivity, you create a robust foundation for a positive mindset. Remember to embrace self-compassion, engage in reflection, and build a supportive community around you. As you embark on this journey, recognize that you have the power to shape your reality through your thoughts. Each day is an opportunity to refine your mental landscape, to cultivate positivity, and to embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. The path to thought mastery is within your reach, and as you take each step forward, you become the architect of your destiny, empowered to create a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Now let's prepare to explore the next phase of our journey together, diving deeper into the transformative practices that will continue to support you in mastering your thoughts and creating a life that resonates with your true essence.